if you want to get out of this lower vibration stuff, you need to cut the noise, cut yourself from the noise, the low vibration, the fears, everything that broadcasted by the wrong people. Cut yourself from it. Go within, meditation, and raise your frequency. What does it mean, raise your frequency? It means go only with feelings that makes you empowered, peaceful, happy, like joy, serenity, laughter, happiness. Try to find these feelings and raise in it. And that will get you out of the goo that is around. That's my, exactly what Aggie was saying. Well, when you do astral travel from birth, and it's a natural ability, I mean, you came with the necessary protections and you can do it, it's fine. I'm doing it, and I also do shamanic journeys, and which is kind of the same thing. There's a lot of predators out there, and especially now, and you need to be very careful. Your soul may be less endangered than your body that stays there. The thing is, it's just a little peep out the body, and you still have a link to the body, and this is what you need to protect. Some cultures call it the silver cord. It's like it's an umbilical cord, and that maintains you to your flesh envelope. If that thing is not protected, it can be cut, severed by entities, and that you can have a walk-in come into your body and you're lost. You can't come back, because when the cord is cut, it's death, associated to death. And so you must be very careful. I practice shamanism as a vulva. It's from my granny from the island, Baltic, Gotland. And she taught me, and to do shamanic journeys in the Sami tradition, I think I have it nearby. Yes, I'll show you. I use this to ground myself. It's a vulva wand. It's steel. It's forged metal. It's like a poker for the fire, and I stick it in the ground, and I do all my journey holding it like this, and that helps me grounding and not lose. It keeps my soul connected to the ground, the earth, by metal forged. It's iron, in fact. Yes, iron. Sorry. It could. Then I'm not. I'm not a doctor, or I don't know, maybe there is something medical, but if the medical field hasn't found anything, there's something else that it may be, it may be an entity. So what when an entity, an evil entity, like malevolent entity, bothers someone like this, the first thing you can spot is the change of personality, the change of attitude. The child would suddenly become aggressive or angry just before it happens. You feel a slight difference. Also, if you are there, see what you feel with your heart. You will feel if there's something there. So now I know a shaman can help be with the child and journey and meet the soul of the child and see what's there, and clear. Then if you can use sound or energy, to light energy, to raise a shield around the kid, and raise the clean with sound, tuning forks, for instance, very, very high pitch. I like my 40996. It's like destroys everything. You can already do a clearing like this. So I don't know. I would need to see the child, to really say what it is. It's just hypothesis. Maybe someone else here has a better way of something to say.
Yeah, it's not easy to speculate on these things because it could be so many different things.
Yeah, I totally agree. You spoke, Dan, about the shaman point of view. the tree of life, or the shamanic tree, is in fact our DNA. And every little cell of DNA is a portal. We are portals, and this we can, wherever we choose to project our consciousness, we can create a portal and we can travel through it. We have this ability. Of course, we don't remember, it's hidden, because you need to really know what you're doing also. The portals are really everywhere, and that's what I wanted to add. Our DNA is the key. Our DNA is our vessel. It's our vehicle. That's how we transcend dimensions. Our DNA, it's the spaceship, like it's the vessel. I want to say that.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I make the difference between astral travel, where you still your soul leaves your body and you're still attached to it. You can't go very far. And I make the difference with conscious projection, that you're going to project yourself through consciousness. It's a kind of astral travel, but you don't leave your body. It's conscious projection, and that you can go anywhere, even anywhere. So I would say people who have been to other worlds, I'd say it was maybe conscious projection. I would analyze it like this. Well, I mean, I've experienced it myself. I've been in astral travel, I'm going to call it like that, in the star system. I couldn't leave the limits of the solar system. It wasn't the limit, the cord, silver cord, the umbilical cord could withstand. I start to feel dizzy and nauseous and tinkles everywhere, and I need to go back. But by consciousness projection, I can get out even of the galaxy. So I think that that's what's happened for these people who go so far, and it can be really feel really real as well. Pod and stasis, yes, there is a program, an Envoy program, that's been led by extraterrestrial, benevolent extraterrestrial structures. So the thing is, the soul is disembodied. You leave your body, and the body is maintained artificially alive, but your consciousness keeps a link to it, so you can at any moment look at it, and have a connection. So it's a starseed program. Not all do this like this, with leaving their body in stasis and going back to it. Some just incarnate directly, change bodies. And it's true that it's like a dream. It's like you're asleep, you are in stasis, and you dream that you're somewhere else. You dream that you have another life somewhere else, and it is felt as a dream by the dreamer. It's exactly like it is, and you can project anywhere. It's not a reincarnation, but you still leave your body. You leave the envelope somewhere, but always with the chance to be able to reintegrate it later. And there are also, they have this technology also to create clones also of your body. And when you die, the first body is destroyed, and you have no other choice than to be expelled from it. If that is done in quite quickly, sometimes they lose souls, so they have to go through the reincarnation process. But if you do go quickly, you can just catch this soul and put it in the clone. It's feasible. And I've heard of people doing this. Yeah, on a totally different level. I have no children. That's something that's been taken from me, but I see well what's happening on certain levels. How to protect the children now, to go back to the question, simply, my another perspective is remove the devices, the phones, the tablets. Well, it's not easy to do that, but there's a danger of the attention of the child to be taken away from his spiritual path, his his identity, interaction, the real world. And that's really something that I see, and I see really a warning about that. People who have children, and it's not easy because we have our busy lives, and the kids have the pressure of but they are discovering who they are, and especially the children, the new waves of children, they are more and more spiritual, more and more powerful, and they are going to look for guidance, spiritual guidance, who they are, what are their powers, their capacity, and it's up to us to give that to them before they go and find it online and get lost anywhere. So my advice would be, try to minimize the time on the devices and just watch what they're doing, and give them the guidance they may want to seek on internet. You're here for that. You've been there. You've been all the process of, finding who you are spiritually and all these things. Help them because they're starting to ask the questions. So be there first. That would be my advice. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Nature, reconnecting with our biosphere and physically, because we are in these physical bodies, and it's good for the soul and everything. And my message, my closing message is about peace, because that's the way forward. Peace within ourselves, peace with ourselves first, healing our wounds, healing our trauma, and being in peace, finding this peace, because when we find this peace, then we radiate it naturally. It's a frequency that is very much higher, and it's also like a portal. It's like makes ripples. So let us find peace within. Let us radiate peace without, and share peace with the world and transform this world like this. That's my words.